felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate.
And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world.
In the atmosphere, it exists as carbon dioxide molecules. Green plants remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere when they photosynthesize. They convert sunlight, water, and atmospheric carbon dioxide to oxygen and glucose. Nitrogen is found in the cells of all living things. Nitrogen is also the most common gas in our atmosphere. Nitrogen-fixing bacteria transform the N2 molecules from the atmosphere into ammonium, and nitrifying bacteria convert ammonium into nitrates, which can be taken up and used by plants.
Recent studies show that nitrate levels from fertilizer nitrogen are rising in many local water bodies. Nitrate is a form of nitrogen that is found in inorganic fertilizers. Once in our water bodies, these nutrients can cause harmful algal blooms that block out light, lower the water's oxygen level, turn the water a green or rust color, and lead to fish kills. For example, excess nitrogen is the #1 pollutant in Tampa Bay.
So the phosphate cycle is a sedimentary cycle. It moves through rock, soil, water, and sediments in the Earth's crust. Phosphorus is essential for living organisms, which take it up from the environment by consuming other organisms or plants. Excretion and decay of organic matter returns phosphorus to the soil and sediments.
China's northeast region is the country's top grain producer, and heavy use of fertilizers and pesticides has also contributed to the pollution of that region. CCTV's Guan Yang filed this report.
The European Union has set strict rules and regulations on what types of chemicals and how much of them can be used on farmlands. By comparison, China has long been working on the soil pollution prevention law aimed at legislating the use of fertilizers and pesticides, but there is still no sign of it being approved.
High yields require plenty of nutrition, but most soil in China isn't fertile. Experts say fertilizer is the most direct way to provide the necessary extra nutrients. So exactly how to cut down the excessive use of fertilizer, while at the same time ensuring the food security for 1.3 billion people is a tough issue ahead.
Things like insects, but also in humans as well.
Villagers in eastern India are sick from drinking contaminated water. It's a problem for many in rural India due to a lack of clean water.
Too many people consuming too much stuff. And we, the rich,
Especially mosquitoes and other diseases.
and yet people won't talk about it.
So we can use these same strategies.
As of this moment, there are 7.2 billion souls on Earth, adding 200,000 to it every day. Scientists believe that in 2100 we will reach the population capacity. 10 billion people will walk the Earth. Demographics will not go unnoticed. We are getting older, and at the same time, the continuing population growth could result in one-child policies, or even having offspring at a later age. In 1979, China introduced the one-child policy. The purpose of this was to halve the population in one generation, but this brings forth another issue. The labor force, the actual number of people available for work, will be too small to support the economy in Besides that, we might have found a very intriguing and much needed solution. Think of the colonization of North America in the 15th century, but then on a much bigger scale. Another place, unknown and strange, but similar enough to make it our new home. Mankind's final frontier. Space.